Hi guys, and welcome back to another Genesys deck profile for Fire Kings. I put one up a couple of days ago, but since then we have played a locals this morning, and I have made some changes to the deck since that profile I put up, which I think have been very good for the deck. We've made some quite big changes in terms of our points, but I just want to show off the deck. We went undefeated today, 3 rounds, only a small locals. First round we played against Drytron. I don't know what the cards do, but we managed to push through. It was a really fun duel. Second was against Naturia, which was a massive grind because that deck can shuffle back our monsters, and they shuffle back their own stuff like Naturia, Sacred Tree, and they just keep going and going, similar to what we do. So it was a very long game. And then third we played against Lightsworn, which is a deck I'm quite scared of in this format because yes, it can brick a lot, but when it high rolls, that deck just keeps going and going through interruptions. It's a really cool deck, a really fun deck. I have one built myself, and it's something that it's very tricky to play into or play around because you just don't know what's going to come off the top of their deck. So it's a really fun game to play against as well. But without further ado, I'm going to go into the main deck. We have got a side deck to show off today as well because it's actually relevant in terms of points. So first off, we play the 1 Volcanics as our 20 points. We had this similar to our last deck profile. We've gone down to 2 Ponics because we wanted to fit some more non-engine in. This seems to have been fine. Maybe the variance just helped us today, but I found 2 Ponics is absolutely fine, and we get to it for most games. 3 Kirin is a must. It's like a hand trap going first, especially if we open Megalo. And we go through all 3 every single game. And then for the more points, the main points in the side deck, main deck I should say, 3 more drolls. Again, it's a turn ender. Someone drolled us today and it ended our turn. We drolled them, it ended their turn. So it's just really powerful. And then the rest of the deck is very similar. So 3 of the Sacred Fire King Runics, 1 of the Brick Runics, because we play the Volcanics and it's a level 8, so it gets into our rank 8 toolbox. Our level 4s, we go Avata, Barong and Rangbali. This came up today to threaten a negate on the Drytron ritual spells, and it was really good. 1 Kirin alongside the Golgonda. Someone on my last video said about this being trash, and we can just destroy the Volcanics to get a Garunix. However, that doesn't get us a third level 8 on the board. This gets us the third level 8 on the board for things like Coach King Giant Trainer and the Doom Z card. And then we play 3 Megalo for our Dirac plays. Really good. Came up today quite a lot, and pretty much won us the game. 3 DD Crow. This was amazing today. The amount of things it hit in my opponent's graveyard, it might have just been matchup dependent, where we were playing decks that really relied on their graveyards, but DD Crow was just incredible. We got DD Crow about 3 times today as well. 3 Sanctuary, 2 Island for our starters, 2 Skyburn. Skyburn was amazing. Again, it's just popping stuff like the tuner on their board, or if they've got 2 level 4s or 2 level 8s on the board, we just pop one of them and they can't go into their extra deck. Not as easily anyway, so it's very beneficial, and obviously it benefits us destroying our own cards. 3 7th Tachyon as our extra targets for our level 4s in the deck, Volcanics mainly. 3 Ground Xeno. This was just amazing today. A lot of the time we were setting up a board and our last play would be Ground Xeno, Search Megalo, Pop Megalo. So on top of the board we had a board wipe. And then 3 Final Bring of the End Times. This was amazing today. I took trade-ins out for this and I will not be going back. I loved this card today. It dodged so many things, it interrupted so many things. We were leaving Fire Kings on the board, we were leaving Final Bring of the End Times on the board. We pop our own stuff, we pop their stuff, but we would benefit off of it. Just an amazing card in this deck. As for the extra deck, very similar to last time. 2 Garunix for our board wipe, a Giant Trainer for our draws, Drastius for equip removal. This hasn't come up yet, but it's something I would like to play. Keep playing, sorry. Dingisu. We did use it once today just for the send effect. We didn't need the protection. Alsai came up twice today. It was really good. We bounced one of our opponent's cards, and also in their turn, this was on board. They destroyed one of our fires. Garunix came back and popped something from the deck, and then this was able to then bounce one of their cards again. It was just brilliant. We have Felground for the negate. This came up twice. The Galaxy Eyes package, we didn't play it, and it's something I'm thinking of maybe getting rid of and playing something else. One Cestus for our 7th Tachyon target. One Ensemble Robin. This came up 3 times today. Really good. We said in the test hand videos about being drolled on the old Canix and Toponics. That exact scenario happened, and we went into this. Or what it actually did was make our opponent take their battle phase, which gave us an extra turn, and we won on that extra turn. And then we have the 2 Astero and the 2 Meteor for our board wipes. I'm thinking of maybe the Galaxy Eyes being the other Lyrilisk that searches for level 1s, because now we're playing DD Crow. I could go into a play where maybe Ensemble Robin's not going to be great, but DD Crow is good into that matchup, so I can search for DD Crow. So really happy with this extra deck, bar the Galaxy Eye stuff, but we are still experimenting. We're going to do side deck as I take it, it's relevant in terms of points. So 3 Nibiru for our last 15 points. Sided it in, never saw it, so in theory it's good, but I just didn't get to use it. 2 Dogoran and a Kurakara. They're all fire. I don't actually have 3 Dogoran, weirdly, so I decided to play Kurakara, and this came up, and it was really good actually. I'm maybe thinking of playing another one. There was a scenario where we actually special something back from our opponent's graveyard, which I knew they would need for follow-up, and therefore it was on our field, and it was a level 1, so it allowed us to go into Ensemble Robin. So brilliant cards, very niche, but something I'm considering playing 2 of. 3 Dark Ruler no more. We never saw it, we sided it in twice, but just never saw it, but in theory it's very good. 2 Cosmic Cyclone, we didn't actually side this in at all. We are playing Final Bringer, we are playing Skyburn. I think potentially we might cut this for something else. 1 Circle, I didn't side it in, I just didn't need it today. But it is something I want to keep. And I am getting a QCR version of it, so it's a bit of like a new toy syndrome really. And then the last 3 cards were 3 Breakthrough Skill. We sided these in every match. But we never saw them, unfortunately, but in theory they're very good because they're good for a grind game, and our deck is very good at grinding. So thanks for watching, guys. Really happy with the deck today. The ranked games, I will try and have them out as soon as possible, and I will be using this version of the deck to play those games. But stay tuned, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know a deck that you want me to build a Genesys version of, and I will try my best, and I'll get some ranked games out for that as well. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.